What's up, guys? This is Pastor Bunk,
And I'm Cam.
and today we want to talk to you about wisdom.
Wisdom. Wisdom is a very broad term. It's like if you know a lot of things, right?
Yeah, sometimes you hear like, hey, you're wise beyond your years, which is just meaning like you know a lot for how old you are.
Do you know a lot for how old you are?
Well, I've been around for a little bit longer than everyone else, so yeah, I think I know a little bit.
Know a little bit. Okay. What happens if I ask you a couple questions about something that you should know?
Oh, this is called a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Okay. How many books of the Bible are there?
I would say there is 66.
66. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite king in the Bible?
Ooh, my favorite king in the Bible. I'm gonna have to go with my man King David.
King David. Okay. I'm more of a King Nebuchadnezzar type of guy myself.
Yeah, I like Nebuchadnezzar too. I just can't spell it. So.
Neither can I. But it's a cool name to say. All right, then. What king are we talking about today?
Oh, we're talking about a great king today, and it is King Solomon.
Ooh, King Solomon. Wasn't he known for having a whole bunch of wisdom?
He was. It says he was the wisest king in all the land, and he was David's son.
David's son. How did he even get this wisdom?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Cam. This is really cool. So picture this.
Okay.
Solomon is asleep, and God comes to him in a dream.
Okay. In a dream.
Right? In a dream. God shows up in this dream and go, Solomon, you can have anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can have riches. You can defeat your enemies. I'll give you whatever you ask for. And you know what he asked for?
What did he ask for?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Out of everything he could get from God, he asked for wisdom.
Yes, he said, God, just give me wisdom.
Wow. I don't think I could ask for wisdom. If God came to me in a dream, I wouldn't know what to ask
All
for.
right, picture it right now, Cam.
Okay.
You're asleep.
I'm asleep.
You're having a dream. God comes to you and goes, Cam, I'll give you anything you want.
I'd probably want to be a Power Ranger.
Oh, Power Ranger. I never thought of that.
That'd probably be it.
Yeah, Power Rangers are cool, but let me tell you what else is cool about Solomon. You ready for this?
Yeah.
So not only did God give him wisdom, because he asked for wisdom and his heart was right, God says, not only am I going to give you wisdom, I'm going to give you everything else too.
So
you're going to defeat your enemies, you're going to be rich, all these things are going to happen.
So he just added on to it.
He just added on to it.
Wow, that's super cool. So it's like how you can just ask one thing from God and just can supply so much more just off of one ask.
Yeah, again, it's just your heart posture and what you're asking the Lord. And Solomon, part of that was going, I need wisdom, because he had never been a king before. He'd seen his dad do it, but could you imagine how scary that is to be like, you're gonna be a king over all these people and all this region of land and not knowing what to do? So he's like, God, I need your wisdom to help me make the right decision.
Yeah, that must be hard, especially just today, you're going to school, you haven't starting new classes sometimes, or you're trying to meet new friends, and you just don't know how to act around them, or how to even talk to them. That, I imagine that's also pretty scary too.
Yeah, but think about this, guys. At any time, you can ask God to help you in any situation. You don't have to be asleep, you don't have to be taking a nap, but you can just say, God, help me. I'm on the school bus and I'm nervous about going to school today. Anything. God, give me wisdom in this situation. I've got that test. God, help me remember what I studied for. Now again, he's just not going to give you the answers if you don't do the work now, but he can help you remember those things you've already went over.
Yeah, that's super cool. And that's also kind of makes me think about another king that came later along in the Bible, which his name was Jesus. God wanted to send a wiser and an everlasting king for us so that we can spend eternity with him.
Yeah, for sure. So as great as Solomon was still a man. And what's really cool about that is, as we said, Solomon was David's son.
Yeah.
And it even was prophesied that, guess what? That the Savior was going to come from David's bloodline, from David's family tree. And then years later, we have Jesus, the ultimate king.
That's super cool, man. You just cannot love about learning about the Old Testament, learning about all these stories, to then even connecting it to Jesus still 2,000, 3,000 years later from that timeline in the Bible.
Yeah, it's really cool. So remember that, guys. Today, as you're thinking about that, if you need wisdom, just ask God, whatever you have need of. Maybe it's not wisdom you need, but maybe your friend said something to you and it hurts your feelings. You can ask God to help you with that, help you to forgive them, help you to see past that. Again, whatever you have need of, God can provide it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask God in a nap to see if I can get something from him.
Okay, Cam, but you don't have to actually take a nap, right?
Yeah, I do know that. I'm gonna turn the lights off, close my eyes, try to pray, but I think I'm gonna take a nap and try to dream like Solomon did.
All right, well, have fun with that. You guys, I don't know what you're looking for or what you need to ask him for, but I want to encourage you, just do it right now. Just ask him right where you are. God, I need this. And watch how he shows up for you. Until next time, I'm Pastor Bunk.
And I'm Cam.
And we'll see you at LS Kids.